Hey guys, it's Darth Golden Freddy or Hellseeker here, and today I'm deciding to do something different and being reading a Birds of Prey plot leak. So, anyways, let's get started. I'm just gonna let you know, this may contain possible spoilers for the film. I have no idea if this is real. The movie does come out this week, so it's possible this is a real plot leak, but, this is from Reddit, and this is from you. Again, I'm not very familiar with Reddit, so I'm sorry if I get this name wrong, or if something I say before the actual name is actually just something code for Reddit. But anyway, it's u/Slade_Wilson_23. This was made about 82 days ago, so it's not very new, but I decided, hey, why not? Maybe it's real. I'll check it out. So anyway, let's get started. Sorry if the background footage of the video is really shitty. I'm just taking pictures from the film and just kind of going over. So, anyway, the film opens with Harley Quinn singing "Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend" while dressed up as Marilyn Monroe. This is quickly revealed to be a fantasy Harley is having while being tortured. Harley addresses to the audience and decides to tell them a story on how she got to this point. After the events of Suicide Squad, the Joker and Harley have fled back to Gotham. Deleted footage of Jared Leto from the film is used to showcase how their abusive relationship which accumulates in the Joker breaking up with Harley and kicking her out of their house, along with a small basket of her belongings. So here we actually see that Joker is the one that leaves her, not Harley, so that's something interesting. Also, another disclaimer here, I'm not a very good reader out loud. I suck at reading. I have a good vocabulary, that's about it. So, this might not be very good, but anyway. Alright. Homeless without a friend in the world, Harley is taken by a kind old man named Doc who owns a Taiwanese restaurant in the city. He allows her to stay in their apartment above his restaurant. Deciding to go over her post-breakup depression, Harley goes out clubbing. Unfortunately, she chooses a club owned by Roman Sionis, a sadistic gangster who masquerades over a bubbly nightclub owner. Roman is obsessed with art and is extremely cruel and vicious. While at the club, Harley meets Dinah Lance, a talented singer who works for Roman. Dinah is similar to Harley, is looking for a purpose in life. Harley gets really drunk and starts acting rowdy in the club, ending up breaking the legs of Roman's driver. Roman's thugs drag Harley outside because of this, but Dinah saves her. Impressed by Dinah's fighting skills, Roman makes her his new driver. Dinah drops Harley off at home. Harley decides to start anew. She cuts her hair and adopts a hyena from an exotic pet shop, who she calls Bruce Wayne and eats and kills the sleazy pet shop owner. Okay. And blows up Ace Chemicals, where she pledged herself to the Joker, before truly becoming Harley Quinn. Symbolically carving her own destiny, severing ties to him, she also removes the J from her necklace and replaces it with a dog tag saying Bruce, showing her new love of her life. Okay, so, no, they're not naming the dog after any of the names from the animated series, which, I'm not that big of a fan of, but okay. I can tell that they're definitely changing this up, and I'm good with that. Renee Montoya, a police detective in Gotham, arrives at the scene of Ace Chemicals burning and determines that since the Joker and Harley have broken up, Harley would be easy to capture and put behind bars. Cassandra Cain, or Batwoman, if you guys... Actually, no, it's not fucking Batwoman. Isn't Cassandra Cain, one of the Batgirls? I don't fucking remember, but I'm pretty sure she's Batgirl, not Batwoman. Right? She might be Batwoman. Fucking know. I am a fan of DC, but I know a lot more about Marvel. I still know a ton about DC, but not nearly as much. Cassandra Cain, a young orphan and a street thief in Gotham, works for Roman as a thief. She steals a diamond for him with very important information on it. Roman sends Dinah and his top henchman, a psychotic killer, Victor Zsasz, to retrieve it, but Cass double-crosses him and runs away. Hoping to sell the diamond and make more money, Cass is arrested out of depression, she swallows the diamond. The following day, Harley is celebrating her emancipation from the Joker. She buys a sandwich and strolls through Gotham, being intercepted by Montoya. Harley throws her shoe at Montoya and flees the scene before being ambushed by some Roman's men, including a driver who is now in a wheelchair. She is also ambushed by the brother of the pet store owner who wants revenge. In the scuffle, Harley drops her sandwich. Enraged, Harley psychotically kills them, but is captured by the thugs. Okay, this is definitely outlandish, but you know what? This sound... I don't know if this is real, to be honest. This sounds kind of... I don't know if this is going to be good. I don't know if this sounds good or if this sounds really bad. I can't tell. But, maybe it'll look different in the film, but at the moment, this sounds really goofy. Roman is told by Zsasz and Dinah about Cass. Whisked in the middle of touring a family, he was going to let the daughter live, torturing a family. He's going to let the daughter live, but he sees that she has a booger in her nose and changes his mind and orders the death. He also likes to wear a black mask while torturing people as an intimidation tactic. So, we are going to see the black mask in this movie. Thank fucking God, because really, I did not like the idea of him not wearing it. I thought that was a really bad idea, and I didn't know why they wouldn't do that, but I'm glad that they are, and I'm glad it's in the movie. I mean, I figured it was. Maybe they showed it in trailer. I think they did show it in the trailer. I don't remember, but he does wear it, so that's good. The black mask is an art piece. However, they do also inform that they captured Harley, but they don't need to worry about the relation from Joker since she blew up Ace Chemicals, which proves that they broke up. I'm kind of surprised that they're using Ace Chemicals as kind of like a evidence for that, but they are, so whatever. Dinah texts Montoya about the situation with Cass, revealing she's a mole in Roman's organization. Montoya is the only cop brave enough to take down Roman. Harley tells the audience that they're all caught up now. The Marilyn Monroe fantasy happens again, only this time it's more chaotic and violent. Harley overhears Roman talking about the diamond and offers to go retrieve it from Cass if he spares her life. He agrees and gives her a day, but later decides to put a bounty on Cass to make it more fun. Harley disguises herself and breaks into the GCPD to retrieve Cass, leaving a trail of mayhem in the wake. She breaks a fourth wall by smashing into the screen as she manages to break out Cass of holding the cells with the two flee. So I can tell DC's trying to make Harley Quinn into their own Deadpool by making her break the fourth wall and all that kind of shit. I mean, I guess I'm good with that, but I don't know, I think that's really goofy, but hey, it's possible and I don't mind it, so I'm totally good with that. Harley brings Cass to an abandoned antique shop where she orders her to shit out the diamond that she gave back to Roman. However, they are ambushed by the armed men, and Harley is confused about who they are. The men reveal themselves after a bounty on Cass. They have a bounty on Cass, and Harley kills them. The bounty attracts Helena Bertinelli? Bear with me if I got that wrong. Known as the Crossbow Killer, who is targeting mobsters in hope to getting her revenge on those who murdered her family. She plans to use Cass to lure Roman out. Meanwhile, Dinah discovers that she has the meta-human ability to scream at a supersonic level. She texts Montoya about the bounty on Cass, but the text is discovered by Zsasz, who reforms Roman. Roman flees in rage as he hates people not following his orders, as he scratches his face in in a rage. Harley and Cass decide to hide out in Harley's apartment. However, her apartment gets bombed by people looking for Cass in a scuffle. Her hyena appears to be killed. It turns out it survives at the end. It's revealed that Doc sold Harley out to Roman. Feeling like she couldn't trust anyone anymore, Harley calls out Roman and agrees to turn Cass over as long as he provides protection from the bounty. They arrange to meet at an abandoned amusement park, which Harley had used as a hideout. Roman and Zaz and Dinah retrieve Cass. Zaz drugs Harley, showing that Roman did not honor their deal. Dinah tries to free Cass. However, Zaz, knowing about Dinah's treachery, attacks her. However, he is killed by Hyena, who arrives at the amusement park. Or Helena, who arrives at the amusement park. Not Hyena. The women who are all placed under arrest by Montoya, who Dinah texts about the situation. Harley manages to convince the women together to get Roman off their backs. They're all reluctant to work with Harley, but they have no other choice. The women use Harley's old gear and weapons that she had stored at the funhouse to attack arriving hordes of Roman's goons. They manage to come out victorious. Cass is captured by Roman, and Harley pursues them back to Gotham Pier. Roman wears a black mask during the fight. Thank God. In the midst of the battle, it gets burned into his face. The diamond is retrieved. All along, contained in a nude statue of Roman all along. This appears to have changed information during his criminal empire. The film ends with Harley and Cass calling the team birds of prey losers. Refusing a further team up, they drive off into the sunset together. Harley's hyena in a neck brace, Bernie the beaver in a sandwich for Harley. Harley winks at the audience and the film ends. I don't think they ever mentioned a beaver, but there's a pop vinyl featuring something with a beaver. So that's a red flag. The rest sounds decent. It sounds like a goofy movie, but it doesn't sound that bad. You know, I don't think it's going to be that terrible of a movie by any means. However, I don't think it's going to be... That didn't sound nearly as good as, say, what people have been saying. Like, I feel like that movie would be very mediocre if this was actually what the film would be. But hey, that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this plot. Like, do you think it's real? Do you think it's fake? Do you have no idea on it? Are you excited to see this movie? I am, but, who knows, really? I mean, it could suck, all we know. The trailer looked kind of mediocre. A few of my friends thought it would suck. I kind of had a feeling it would suck, and then I saw the trailer, and I kind of refused to admit that it was actually looked really good. And, yeah, now I'm pretty excited to see this film. I can't say more than that. I thought it would suck because the original plot leak was so bad. But, it doesn't say anything about Black Mask being gay or anything like that, like it did in the trailer, or not in the trailer, in that first plot leak that happened, a year ago? And that was really bad. That was a terrible plot leak, and that might end up being true. We don't know. I'm just glad that we're gonna see Black Mask actually wear a fucking mask in this film. But, it is what it is. He's probably hardly gonna wear it. I don't know. I'm excited to see it, though. Let me know in the comments. And remember to always smile and put on a happy face. Bye-bye.